Travelodge's not even worthy of these new gens, man. Someone said, I'm not even gonna bait man's name. Man tried patting the thing the other day. Yeah, I was like, oh.
Nah, I'll be real though.
Like, hotel, she goes
what I'm seeing
like
now,
Travelodge bait.
the new gens of women there, they got like, there's bare like new opportunities for them now. Anyway, they're getting bread anyway.
Yeah, they get bread easy.
No.
Bro, they dance on TikTok and become millionaires. Bro, they dance on TikTok and become millionaires. Block TikTok because of that. He said there's too many millionaires.
No, but if we're gonna let's bring it back in, we're talking about the dating scene, and obviously
London.
Yeah,
no, but you can swerve it off.
You can talk about London, but I promise you, when I went uni in Portsmouth, bruv, the same black girl was exactly the same in London, bro. It's just a mentality, bruv. And you know what? If you don't want to be a random girl, guess what? Stop going liquid in Astoria. You go somewhere, all these other tiger places. Bro, you attract what you want. So if you don't want to get the money diggers, don't go to money diggers event. This guy goes to yardie dances. What do you expect?
Yardie dances are cheap, bro.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
but
G, you're £80 a bottle.
What do you expect though?
It's £80
These yardie men know how to stunt, bro.
G, you're walking around with a bottle. It doesn't matter how much it was.
And you're walking around and you're feeding them.
G, let me tell you something.
Feeding the baddest.
Exactly. You're feeding their ego, and then you're expecting them to be humble about it.
G, when I go parties, I have a brethren, I got like, I step out of him, went uni with him, bro. This guy loves, like, every time I can tell you, like, clockwork, he'll be like, yo, DK, what bottle, I'm looking at him like, no. No. Do you understand? Yeah. I go out, I don't, like, it's not even like I purposely don't do the bottle thing. I just don't want to spend money on a bottle like that. I don't really drink like that. I have 2 doubles, I'm good. Do you understand? Bro, bro.
The reason I say the bottle thing, because when man kind of goes out, the amount of money that I would probably spend on drinking. So I'm a drinker. I don't smoke. I don't do anything else. My actual thing is drinking. So the amount of money that I would spend, on going out, I'm better off buying a bottle, because drinks of what today are what, 16, 17 pound a double. Bro, I bought when we.
Why
went
are you buying that bottle though?
Bro, when we went to your motive, the other day.
Why are you giving the
Why
drink?
Are you buying the bottle?
Why are you sharing your bottle with all these girls?
No,
and recording it as well.
I ain't
like a baddie.
Talking about.
He likes it, man. He likes the life, innit?
Every time this guy goes out, how many times?
He loves it.
But I ain't done that in years.
Exactly.
Bro, you done it the other day, fam.
What do you mean I did?
No, but that's what you like. That's what you like. That's what you like to do, innit?
But what I'm trying to say is,
so you can't say black women this and that.
Because it's mandem as well.
When I went to your motive,
it's mandem as well. It's not about black women. It's mandem as well. And you're part of the mandem.
My point of buying bottles is when I went to his motive the other day, the bottle was like $3.50 or £4. We didn't buy it, by the way, before you might get onto me, But there was 5 of us, innit? I bought every man a drink, we done rounds, Bro, it was like a bill 10.
Every man in the drink done rounds.
Every one that we went out with, we done rounds.
You could have got a bottle.
And this is what I'm trying to say. But realistically, thank you. But between 5 man, we should have just got 2 bottles, because now I've done a round. My boy C done a round. Sky done a round. And done a round. And it is a bill of round.
5 man.
Pause.
No, 1 bottle 5 man's mad. That's what I'm saying.
Why for that?
And I know the bare man that go out, just everyone's hogging that 1 bottle. Like,
everyone's taking that 1
feeding the 5,000.
Pause.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I say
doing that type of stuff. I'd rather be humble with my little double.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It works out better if you're with a unit. It works out better for you to buy a bottle, because if you're gonna spend so much money buying drinks, it's ridiculous. Bruv, let's take it back to cargo. Have you man ever been cargos before?
No.
What? Cargo Shoreditch before it got shut down.
No.
Alright, cargos, bro. Do you know how much a double Ray and Nephew was in that place, bruv? It was £18 for a double Ray and Nephew.
Oh, that's so expensive.
For a Hennessy, it was like £19 or £20 or something like that. In cargo.
Never been a place.
But this is my whole point. Like, I went out. One time I was there with me and my boy C. We were going back to back on drinks. You know, we ended up spending over £3 bills.
Why?
Bare pauses, bro. You're not even cooking. Man, talking about every man drinking, getting round.
Why for that? Why for that?
Pause. I've been saying pause from the get go.
You see what the man is
Too much, man.
What does this got to do with dating.
No, but I'm explaining. No, I'm just saying.
We're talking about bare man now. Like, we're just talking about man. We're not even talking about girls no more. We're just like you just talking about you just went out with bare man and started drinking each other.
No, but let me explain. No, because
back to back.
You man were saying.
That's it, back to back.
You man were joke.
I know what you man be getting up to, G,
Let
man.
me
Say
explain, because you man were trying to say that,
the know what you man was doing at that table on my vibe,
you go to the club and you just buy bottles, this and this. But I'm explaining to you why I'd rather buy the bottle than go and buy 2 doubles or 3 doubles. Because it's that 70-something pound. Anyway.
G, I can't lie. That's lovely logic, yeah. Lovely soliloquy, innit, yeah. But at the end of the day, you buy the bottle, yeah, and you're juicing these things.
Exactly.
Yeah. That see the bottle in your hand and say, yo,
I'll go out with
my man does that. My man drives a Jag.
He just said, yeah, that
that's
the bottles
me.
are too expensive. Yeah?
I told you, I
but
don't
if you're
drive
buying your own bottle, but you're giving it to all the girls,
down.
and the girls are looking at you thinking, right, he just bought a £350 bottle, but he's giving it to everyone.
And then you're juicing them in the party, and then the next day you're like, what? She's asking me for food.
What?
I
just spent $350 on a
I'm
bottle.
hungry.
What? She's asking me for food. No. Man. Because, bro, you can't be surprised, bro. What are you talking
I've
about?
Never met a girl.
Come on, man.
I've never bought a bottle, draw the girl, and then the next day she's asking me for food. That's impossible. It's not happening. I've never been there. If you want to take it to that situation,
he's lying.
If you want to take it to the situation before, I was trying to but I've never done it. I can hands down say I've never bought a girl food. I've only bought my brethren girls.
You've never paid. You've never paid on a date.
No.
You've never bought a girl food.
A girl's never messaged me and said to me, babe, I'm hungry. Can you buy
No,
me
forget
food?
that.
No,
forget that.
I've never done that.
You've never bought a girl food.
I've taken girls out and bought them food. I've taken my girl brethrens out and bought them food.
Wait. Did you say you've took your girlfriend's brethren out and bought the?
No, I said my girlfriends, like my actual homies, innit?
Your home girls?
Yeah, my home girls.
What, a group of them?
No, not a group of them.
What, one-on-one?
One-on-one.
How many home girls you got, blood?
Like 4 or 5 friends.
What, and you bought all of them food?
They love you,
No,
boy.
but
They
I'm
love your
saying-
wallet.
No, G.
They love his wallet.
G, you've got 3 or 4 home girls, yeah?
Yeah, but I go out with them individually
and you
sometimes
bought
go
all
out
of them
with them.
food.
Like, bro, I'll hit up my brethren Nisha and be like, oh, yo, what you saying? Come we go for a munch. I ain't seen you in a minute.
And you pay for food?
Yeah, but we're friends. Me and her have been friends
But
for over 10 years.
But then you don't want to buy food for a girl you're trying to do a thing with.
So how can I?
Alright,
Am I not allowed to holler at my
Have they
friends
ever
saying,
bought you food?
Hey, yo, Nisha, come.
Have they ever bought you food?
Nisha's bought me drinks before.
You see your homegirls, have they ever bought you food? Wait, relax. Wait.
Yeah, I can actually agree. All my homegirls, yeah.
Have they bought you food?
All my homegirls have bought me stuff. Yeah, maybe 1-2's bought me food. But
1, 2. How many years?
Bro,
not been
most of my close girlfriends, yeah, we've been friends for more than 10 years, bro.
And
we go deep. Like I can go to their house and chill. And
go deep.
They'll cook man food and not feet. Sorry, they'll cook man food and they'll cook man food and them things there. So that's what I'm trying to see. Like that, my relationship with them's different.
Gee, how deep do you go?
Huh?
How deep do you go?
What do you mean how deep do I go? I would never look at any of my girlfriends like that. My homies.
Shut up, man.
You're mad.
Shut
I
up,
got
man.
self-respect.
Bro, if they set on you, you're
No.
having it, fam.
No.
Shut up, man.
Look. Essentially, what you're trying to say is what are you trying to say?
I'm confused. I'm confused because you're buying your HD's food.
You started talking about
buying rounds, back-to-back pools and all that.
Grandparents and then
You man were asking me stuff and I was breaking it down.
No,
for
but
you,
you
what
didn't.
man
But what
wanted
do
to
you
say.
break down?
Nah,
Because I'm so
E-man.
confused. That's what you're trying to say.
Okay, let's take it to the granddad thing.
No.
Forget all of that. Let's talk about the dating thing.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
No,
it's
yeah,
the
but-
dating thing. It's a dating thing.
Bruv, you man, let me speak.
Go on,
man.
land.
I wasn't gonna say go back and explain my granddad meeting man and whatever. But I was gonna
feeling
say
the
the
pressure
reason
now,
I took
innit?
it to the granddad
Feeling it,
situation
fam.
because I said 40 years ago. 40 years ago,
What?
yeah.
What do you say?
Before he did.
What do you say?
I said 40 years ago, yeah.
Hey,
I did not
G,
say
what
that.
on for you
This
today?
guy idiot, I didn't say that. I said 40 years ago. The reason I brought up the granddad thing because I was saying 40 years ago, you didn't have to have materialistic things, right? That was the first thing I was
But I can't
saying.
like even that's
No,
kind of
let me speak. That was the
Let
first
me
thing I
speak,
said,
go on,
yeah.
go on.
I said the second thing, you man were getting on to me for buying bottles, and I explained to you why I buy bottles because it's cheaper than spending 15, 16 pound every time to have one drink.
Yeah, but you're giving
so I
that
explained
drink. You bought a bottle
Then
and you
you might
started
were
giving it
asking
to
me
women.
something else. Then you might started talking about buying girls' food, and that's got nothing to do with me because I don't buy it.
No,
But I'm telling you, I'll take out
just
my
call
girl
you on your
holies.
contradiction again. You said you buy a bottle because it's cheaper than buying drinks.
I
right?
don't hand out bottles to girls all the time. You man are going on like a walk around every
I've
minute.
gone out with
I
you.
take that.
I've gone out with you.
Let's
I
get
don't.
back to
I
the
don't.
materialistic stuff.
I
Yeah?
don't.
Nowadays, whatever. Yeah, bro. There was times back in the day we never had materialistic. Just gotta have the sauce. You gotta have game.
The flux is
That's
real.
what I'm trying to see.
You know what I mean?
No, but
Now,
no,
even till now, you can still do it, bro. What are you talking about?
This is
Till
where
now, bro.
Not always.
Now this is where
It's always. It's always.
and
If
what
you
you
got it
said
now.
are both lies. You said, I don't agree with E-Man when he said that you don't need to have money to draw things. Bro, you don't need money.
You don't need money, bro. What are you talking about?
Money to draw things.
I was pissed poor, belly rumbling. I was still moving to gal. What are you talking about, bro?
Thank you.
Nah, but let's be
Years ago, though. Where years ago?
Years
I'm just
ago.
saying.
But could you
I'm
do
just
it in
saying,
this and
of
of society
today-
now?
This society, you can still do it if
No,
you have
you
the
can't.
sauce, man.
The only
Gotta have the
thing
game.
about it is that you might have to take them out at least once or twice in it.
Nah,
Yeah,
let's-
no, because obviously we're growing in it. Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
Exactly. At the
let's-
age that we're at
At
now.
the age we're at now, yeah,
Bro, when
definitely.
you was
yeah.
younger, you didn't need money.
You
All
didn't
you
need
need to
money,
do
yeah,
was
yeah,
a free
yeah.
yard
Yeah,
of
but
a
how
car.
you
Thank
talk
you.
when you're 15?
I've had mad situations.
Yeah, but when you're 15
you might don't want to go down the.
No, but I'm saying
this will
The
be a funny
generation
topic.
now, 15-year-olds are having to break bread.
No.
Bro, are you mad?
Nah,
Bro,
3
what
yards.
now?
See my
No,
niece, yeah?
No, yeah,
What she tells
now
me
it's
about
different.
people in her school and what they bro. You see
Yeah,
on
but it's
uniform
new
day.
then. Yeah.
It's not the non-uniform day that we remember, you know.
Yeah.
These
boot cuts and
non-uniform
them
days,
things,
LV
nah.
drip.
Yeah,
The
kind of the
yours,
good.
bro,
Yeah.
it's
The young,
different.
the young lot, yeah, the
The
different.
young lot,
Yeah, but
yeah.
How they
young,
getting these
because
things,
there's a lot of young parents now.
You
That's
know
why.
how they getting
There's a
them
lot of
things,
young
bro.
parents.
Yeah, say nothing.
There's a lot of young parents.
You know.
I don't endorse that.
Yeah,
yeah.
like
But-
you get it.
I can't lie. I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Anyways, like, listen. Even the way we're going on about like back in the day, because we're talking about when we were young. Let's keep it to as like
No.
young adults and adults. Yeah. Even back then in the 70s, 60s, 80s. Yeah. It's the materialism was different. You still needed.
Yeah,
You still needed. Nah. Let me change. I don't know what he just.
Mountains.
Do all of that shit and start moving to the
I
girls.
Right, Draco.
Bro. Don't know where these are going out.
Got
Them man were off the powder in the 80s. They
got
were
a couple gears in the toilet.
Nah, but let's be honest. Let's be
It was
honest,
going
yeah.
down them times.
Let's
You
be
just needed
honest.
to know how to dance.
Let's be honest, yeah.
If you could dance in the 80s, you was the man.
Push me to the limit.
Yeah. You know that. If you
There's
could
two
dance in the
points,
80s,
there's
you
two
was
points.
on
Go on,
everything.
Yeah, let him land. Let him land. Go on.
I'll say these 2 points so you can go. Yeah, there's 2 points we're ignoring. Yeah, when we're saying you can be broke and not have money, or like, let me say money. Let's like say status, these, whatever you want to say. Yeah, you're cheating a certain caliber of women. Like, let's be very honest. Yeah, you're not getting without a little bit of something. Like, let's be honest. 2, yeah, the way we're talking like back in the day that you didn't need no money to pattern things, that's cap. You still need it. Yeah, it is. I'm not talking about when we're kids, yeah? Talking about as adults. 70s, 80s, 50s, whatever, yeah, you still needed a bit of status, you need to be doing something for
You need to
yourself
learn how
to be
dance.
patterning.
I
Bro,
told you this.
Bro, if
I
we're
think
going
you
back all the
fucking
way,
mad.
if we're going back all the way in human history, yeah, know what it will be, yeah? Cool. I want to marry your daughter, yeah? Hypothetically.
How many
Yeah.
fucking lambs do you have?
Exactly.
How many chickens?
What have you got, bro? What have you got for my daughter, fam? Yeah? You want my daughter, I need 3 pigs, 5 lambs, and you need 5 acres, bro.
they're
It's
selling
the same.
So
No,
they're
but
selling the daughter. That's what it is. It's
but
selling
bro,
your
that's
daughter.
what it was. It's the
What?
same thing we're talking about now.
you're
It's just
exchange-
different, bro.
Your
You
car
still need
daughter for 3 cows.
exactly,
3
bro.
cows and 2
What you
pigs and
talking
1
about, as
lamb.
in adults?
Adults. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about kids. Kids is whatever,
Yeah, kids
bro.
whatever, yeah,
Like,
adults,
bro,
yeah, yeah.
3 yard, yo, come
Okay,
here,
but
man.
bro, you might
What you talking about?
But,
Know what I'm saying?
But that's not majority. Because his thing goes.
he's-
I
No,
said
I don't
minority.
agree with him, though.
I said
I don't agree with him.
I'm saying.
I don't agree with him.
I'm
minority.
saying, yeah.
And wait. Sorry
on,
to
go
cut
on,
you.
land,
And is the environment
Mm.
that you're in. So if you're gonna meet like a black queen in the library and all that, you get me? It's different, isn't it? Obviously, you're meeting these girls at the clubs
Thank
and all
you,
that.
my
You
whole
know
point
what's
is-
gonna happen, bro.
Hey, G,
whole
you've been
point.
taping it.
Know what I mean?
Nah,
Oh, yes, you have.
nah.
But
I don't take.
this is what
I
I'm
don't
trying to say.
tips
Like,
still.
this is what I'm trying to say. Like, this whole most black girls. No, it's not most black girls. It's the ones that you know of.
That's a minority.
And
It's
that's
not minority,
the one
man.
that
It's
you
cap,
know
man.
of.
It's
The
cap,
minority
man.
that
It's
you
a
know
lie.
of. Trust me. There's a lot of black girls that you wouldn't go for because they just look like the type of girls that you just wouldn't entertain. And they're the ones that are not high maintenance.
All right, cool.
Unfortunately. But they might be high. But the ones that you might not go for might be the ones that are that got the money. They just don't look high maintenance. You can look the part and have nothing, or you can look humble and have
disagree.
You know what I'm trying to say? It depends on what you go for, and your track record with girls that are black are being anyways.
He's not buying them food, man.
They're being
He's not buying the food, bro. That's why, bro.
Yes or no? Your track record of black girls that you go for are being
They're just crazy.
Exactly. No, because they are being
Because they just want to.
They don't bring nothing to the table for him. He's the one that always having to provide. They don't provide him with nothing but stress.
G, ask your question,
yes or no?
Ask your question before we wrap this up.
All right then.
Nah, G,
my point exactly.
G.
This guy talking about most black girls because the black girl you go for anyway.
G, ask your question, yeah.
Come on.
You're gonna get a
G,
out my window today.
G, I'm gonna ask you 2 questions before we move on, yeah.
Definitely need to move on ASAP. Go
on. Cool. Number 1, yeah. Say you meet a black girl, specifically black girl, yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to take her on a date. What you doing?
So if I meet a black girl and I want to take her out,
yeah, you want to take like first date vibes, innit? What you doing?
Activity.
No, but what? Like, break it down. What exactly you doing? Where you going? You picking her up?
Cool.
You picking her up, or
Yeah, I drive.
So you're picking her up in a Jag, yeah?
Stop saying that, bro.
What do you mean? You drive a Jag, bro?
You do drive a Jag.
Yeah, you're moving, man. You might baiting up his thing, but go on.
I drive a Vauxhall Corsa.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Say that. Yeah.
So we've established you're picking her up. Cool.
Yeah.
Where you going?
To her activity.
Where?
I'll ask her what type of things are you into. She says bowling, top golf, junkyard golf, all of these things, escape room. Whatever you feels the best, I'll go for that.
Okay, to say if her activity requires her going to a 5-star spa.
What, on the first date? That's insane.
That's a bit reach.
That's a bit,
that's a bit reach.
Why not?
That's a bit mad.
That's insane.
No. Some girls might want to go to a spa.
Yeah, but
not as
they
a
can
first
go there
date.
by themselves.
Not as a first. I wouldn't accept a spa as a first date.
I can't lie.
I'll do activity.
I'll be honest. She pays for herself. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but if you know that you're getting somewhere.
Me personally,
I'm not paying for
I don't like
it.
cinema and I don't like eating as a first date. I don't think it's a good thing. But you see, off today, I'll be real. When I start dating a girl or I want to link a girl, my go-to now is a brunch.
You take her to a party?
I take her to a brunch.
So you can buy a bowl?
No, you don't buy bowls in brunches, do you, bro?
Yes, you can.
You can still.
I've never bought a bottle in a brunch. But I would go to a brunch because it's drinking, it's more
so you're spending money.
So
you're spending money.
Cut you quick,
How?
Yeah?
It's £50.
But you're spending money on brunch.
Why
it's
don't
£50 with everything you want.
Wait. Let me break this down quick, yeah. Why don't you just go for a girl that really likes you for you, blood?
I
you know what I'm saying?
I do.
All this
that.
bottles, all this shit, like, bro.
You better go.
I'm not even talking about that, you know, bro. Yo, G, I'm not even directed to you. I'm just saying, innit? Just like a girl that likes you for you, bro.
You man are going on like I'm buying
bro, I'm not
talking
about you, bro. Let me land. Bro, just like a girl. I'm just saying in general, innit? Like a girl that likes you, innit? Likes you for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's bare women that don't like materialistic shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like a woman that likes you, innit? She's onto you, bro. Trust me,
your source will be enough for her.
Exactly.
Anything
don't need money,
after
bro.
that, it's down to you two.
Exactly.
And it's a mutual agreement. Now, like I said, you wouldn't necessarily go out with a bum that ain't got no money or got a job. Because at the end of the day, if you're working and she's not working, you'll be thinking, wait, how come? I'm trying to improve myself career-wise and you're not doing that. You won't go for that because social-wise, financial-wise, it doesn't make sense. But if you got a girl that works, but she's just humble with what she does with her money, that she don't really go out, she might get her hair done, but that's all she does. She's still high maintenance, but she just knows how to spend her money on what she wants to go on.
Don't get me wrong, couple men will go out with like a bummy girl, like they'll uplift her, innit?
But like you just said, you uplift.
Yeah, uplift, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
you
say
would
save,
uplift.
bro. Uplift,
that's what you're saying.
Uplift, no, because uplifting means that she's actually
try and motivate.
She's doing something with the support that you're motivation.
Bro.
She's not just sitting there saying, "Oh, I'm just not gonna do nothing." She's actually
I
working.
Can't lie. You see me. Yeah, I'm not saying the girl needs to be rich, but like I look at like a girl that's kind of what's the right way to put this? Yeah,
Manipulating.
nah. Like I don't like lazy girls.
No one does.
That's what I just said.
Nah, but like, bro, when I hear like, when I hear uplift, yeah, in my head, I'm thinking like a girl that can't be asked to go out and actually get one.
Okay, his uplift might be a
but
girl that
in
wants to
general,
get a
in a
better
relationship,
job,
wait,
and
in
you're
general,
guiding her into the pathway to get a better job. Not to say that she's just doing nothing. She's not unemployed.
And in general, if
what's wrong with that?
Hold on. In general, anyway, when you're in a relationship, you gotta uplift each other anyway, regardless.
I agree.
Facts.
So what we saying?
So in a, I agree with what you're saying. The way I heard it was just like a girl that's not on doing shit.
Yeah, unemployed.
You know what I'm saying? Not even unemployed, but like
unemployed is a bum.
I'm not even saying unemployed, but
unemployed is a bum.
I'm not saying unemployed.
Unless you've got certain circumstances like.
But I'm not saying unemployed. Yeah. I'm just saying like we've all like spoken to a girl, yeah, that might have a job, but like every time you chat to her, like to me, yeah, like I just look at you like you're lazy, like you can't be asked to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, I can't deal with girls like that because it just annoys me. Like, or I'm not like that, so why you like that? You know what I'm saying?
Everyone's different, don't it?
Yeah, true.
And you go for what you go for.
Yeah.
That whole point.
Said,
so to sum it up,
everyone is different.
To sum it up, with the title, are most black girls materialistic?
No.
What is your verdict?
No.
It's not, man. It's not.
DK.
No.
Don't disrespect the system.
We agree to disagree.
No. And G?
We agree to disagree.
No, say yes or no.
We agree to disagree.
Yeah, say yes or no.
We agree to
This
disagree.
guy brought
Are most black girls
that you know
materialistic? Yes or no?
We agree to disagree.
Is that a yes or no?
That's the answer I'm giving you. We agree to disagree.
This guy's insane, man. They're gonna cook you, like.
Ask him the question again. Say G-Man. Ask him the question again.
I like
G-Man as a final question directed to you. Are most black girls materialistic? Yes or no?
We agree to disagree.
Simpson over there. But there you go. That's the MLinkUpShow.
It's good G's mixed race, man.
But look, that's the MLinkUpShow. You don't know. Kizzle, DK.
I don't know if this was part 2
G-Man.
or 3 or whatever, but it was
NGU, one life.
Don't know. Stay tuned for more. Bow.